Collective, and welcome back to my channel, Foxycleotarot. I'm excited for the new year coming up. I know y'all are excited too. A lot of changes are going to be happening in 2025 because so many planets are going to be changing signs. For instance, this year in 2024, I think we only had one planet change signs. I know Pluto went to Aquarius. I don't think anything else made any movement. I think it was one other, if I'm not mistaken. Anywho, this year it's gonna be like 4 or 5 planets going changing. So just know that new things are coming about in this coming year, 2025, regardless of tarot or not. If you want to get astrological with it, or if you want to tie astronomy into it. And sometimes I like to tie the astronomy and the astrology and all that good stuff in because they go hand in hand, in my opinion. When you're doing readings, when you're interpreting things, you want to be able to understand what's going on with the planets. You want to know what's going on spiritually. And like I said, this upcoming year in 2025 is definitely going to be very, just very changing, okay? So we're going to get some, goodness gracious. Okay, I got my deck upside down. So let's do this again. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, I got everything mixed and matched. I don't want my deck to be in the wrong direction when I start this read. So, um, you know, I think we had the Five of Cups though in the reverse. So let's see here. It's just it's the basically, the opposite of the Five of Cups upright. Five of Cups upright is, kind of like unhappiness. The opposite of that would interpret that. Let me get everything straightened up, y'all, in the right direction before I get everything messed up. Okay, we're good to go, y'all. Okay, so basically the theme here, I'm really getting a lot of energy coming from y'all, just in the collective, period. I just been really getting a lot of energy. I feel like a lot of people have been very festive this year, more than past years. Okay, that was getting on my wrist. It was making me feel tight in the wrist. Anyway, I feel like a lot of people spirits are, invoked in regards to festivities and just, getting out more. I feel in the sense, with Pluto going into Aquarius, perhaps, you know, um, it just could interpret, what I'm saying as, Aquarius is like the sign known as the humanitarian, or the, sign of many friends, and the sign of, so Pluto being in that area, even when Pluto wants to be secluded or wants to be, uh, introverted, it is having some sort of breakthrough, and it is tolerable of more energies, or more, uh, group activities, or things that call for participation, in the masses, in the sense of multiples. Okay, so very much people have been more jovial in that sense. I'm really just getting a lot of energy of people at different points in their lives. I feel like it's a beautiful thing. It's almost like thinking of an airport and many planes, getting ready to take off, or if you ever go visit the airport just to visit, or just if you're there to fly, you might take a look out, and on the runway, and you might just check out the flights, different planes going in different directions. Okay, everybody has a different destination. Some short, some long, some have layovers. You know what I mean? Some have multiple layovers. You know what I mean? And that's interpretive into life. Okay, so everybody's taking flight in their own new ways. I feel like, I think it's going to manifest in 2025. Okay, for a lot of you all. So I'm just really excited about that. So let's go ahead and get into some readings. I'm really getting a lot of energy here. Some of you guys are going through a tough time in regards to um, spirituality, just trying to figure out what the heck is going on and what you feel. Is it right? Okay, we got the Ace of Wands here, all right? So Ace of Wands could definitely be sexual energy, okay? Um, It could be many things. All right. You know me. I say the Ace of Wands. Sometimes it's sexual energy, especially from the male, okay, perspective. Um, Also here with the Ace of Wands, just new beginnings. Like I was saying earlier, the wands represent ideas, new ideas, new even paradigm shift is what I think of sometimes. Having a new way of thinking, okay, that manifests you know, um, many things, because I think of manifestation as well when I think of the Ace of Wands, okay? This is the ace, the wand of wands, all right? You doesn't get no better than the ace now. And that's for many cases in tarot, okay? It's basically the epitome of the element and the, representation of what, is being brought on the card. So, like I said, Ace of Wands energy here, sexual energy, also just new beginnings. So, for some of you, this could be reading a sexual energy um, to this Empress, because we got the Empress coming next, okay? So, this Empress could be having this sexual energy that could be, trying to, that's thinking of her, that's trying to manifest her, perhaps. This doesn't necessarily have to mean sex, intercourse. It could just mean a sexual energy, as in, um, what am I trying to say? The sex is, okay? So whoever this applies to, okay, male, female, whatever, all right? Um, you know, this is just saying that whatever sex, okay, is going on, not going on, if you're not having no sex or you don't have any sexual partners, this is the opposite sex, or this is the sex that you are engaged with, wherever, okay? If you're a male and you like males, or if you're female, you like female, that's, what I'm saying, that's your business. I'm trying to say that whatever this could be someone you know, this could be someone you don't know, but they're trying to manifest you. Whether if this is an ex-lover for some of you, they could be thinking of you. Okay, so I'm really getting Scorpio energy, Pisces energy as well when it comes to the sexual energy of someone is thinking of you. Perhaps they're thinking of the times you all have made love. Um, so yeah, I'm getting that sexual energy in that sense. Okay, as far as just this new idea, this new epiphany, this new thing here, I'm really getting energy from some of my air signs, and I'm getting some energy from my fire signs. Okay, so fire signs, Aries. Okay, especially Aries. If you got this new thing you want to go for, Aries, definitely. Okay, if you're an Empress and you're Aries, you got a new idea coming. Definitely take part in that. I'm just saying Aries specifically because I'm getting this message as well. But like I said, fire signs, air signs as well. Pisces, Scorpio, this is definitely a past lover type of situation. So if you have a lover that you can think of, I'm really getting that, okay? So we got the Hierophant here, okay? Taurus energy. So this could be a Taurus male, okay, that's having this energy. This also could just not be a Taurus male, but just be a sense of this this Hierophant, okay? So there could be somebody in the church that has this energy towards you. Like I said, sexual energy perhaps, or this person wants to get to know you on a deeper level, and whatever manifests, like I said, manifestation with the Ace of Wands, they're trying to manifest something, okay? Something. This could also be with the Hierophant, somebody really serious for some of you that wants to get into some sort of matrimony, okay? So the Hierophant also represents, the church, or just corporations, big uh, big companies, or big anything, whether nonprofit or profit organizations, okay, that rule over, okay. So also I think of matrimony in the sense of making something official, officiated, with an official, okay, like a hierophant type of figure, okay, somebody in the courts, somebody that is ordained, somebody's trying to manifest perhaps a situation of that sort, okay. There definitely is a battle coming up here, okay, with this energy of this person, whoever this is. I'm really just getting the energy here. What it's making me think of is, it's making me think of Venus retrograde coming up. We got a Venus retrograde coming up, and it starts to pre-shadow. Why I say it's coming up, it's technically not, officially in retrograde until March. I believe March 2nd, okay? However, there is a thing called a pre-shadow period, okay? And the pre-shadow period is a period of time before a planet gets, ready to get, moving to whatever station it's trying to get to. It's starting to kind of already get prepared. It's almost like the planet's getting his clothes picked out. It's making sure it got his socks together, making sure, you know what I mean? In the sense that, okay, you know what I mean? I'm going through the list, checking it twice before I go on this retrograde trip, going backwards, going back. Because when we think of retrograde, we think, going backwards or back in time or, what have you. So, the battle is this, because January 28th is the pre-shadow period, okay? With that being said, Venus will go retrograde, and, with that, a lot of things can just kind of be blurry. So if this indeed is a proposal for somebody, be wary of the fact that, especially my Virgo risings, okay? Virgo risings, I'm really getting the energy of, and Virgos as well, Virgo sun and Virgo rising. I'm really getting the energy that this could be you guys, so listen up a little bit. When it comes to someone perhaps proposing, this could even be on the full moon that is in January on the 13th. Someone could perhaps propose to you, Virgo rising especially, and that could be great, of course. The full moon will be in Cancer, okay? It'll also be in retrograde in Mars. Well, the thing is, Cancer is in retrograde, okay, in Mars. And Mars don't like to be in Cancer, okay? So, okay, what I'm trying to say is Mars will be in Cancer, right? So the sign of Cancer will be the full moon we got. Mars does not like to be in Cancer. It also does not like to be in retrograde. You see what I'm saying? So that going on already, the full moon will be very interesting, I believe. That being said, if somebody can propose to, that's great. News. I wouldn't do anything officially until the Venus retrograde is finished, is what I'm trying to say. That ends sometime in April. Okay, I want to say April 12th. The Venus retrograde will finally be done, and around 6 p.m. or 6 o'clock, the Venus will go direct, okay, and love matters will resolve or whatever, you know what I mean? So the thing is, don't do anything in love matters that's an official type of commitment that's just set in stone and just, oh my gosh, this is such a big, you see what I'm saying? Even moving in with someone, I would be weary until Venus retrograde got finished, because you don't want to misinterpret anything. You know what I mean? Let's get some more cards pulled. It's getting dark out here, y'all, and I'm just sitting in here. I guess, but I'm gonna get some light in here if it gets too bad. It's raining a little bit. It's sprinkling. Okay, let's see. We got some cards jumping out. I'm gonna read the one that jumped out first. Okay, Nine of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful. So it just popped out. Y'all saw it. Boom. So I went ahead and picked it up first because, this is just so good to see. The Nine of Cups, the Nine of Cups is dream come true energy, y'all, okay? Y'all know I say that all the time, okay? It's just good energy, I love the Nine of Cups, okay? It's one of my favorite cards. I got many favorite cards, but Nine of Cups, for it not to be a major arcana, okay, it's a pretty strong one, you know what I mean? Nine of Cups, literally dream come true energy. You know what I'm saying? I low-key think of Pisces when I think of Nine of Cups energy. When Pisces is just in its best, all right? Now, with that being said, Venus will be going into Pisces, okay? The next year, okay? 2025. So, keep that in mind, all right? Venus and Pisces, since I bring it up, that. So, Nine of Cups here, dream come true energy, all right? Somebody could be in denial. I'm getting some energy. Somebody is in denial. Okay, the denial is a river in Egypt, honey. Somebody might be in denial when they see that your dream come true, it's manifesting before their eyes, perhaps. I don't know what this denial is, but somebody could even be in denial that this is going to happen to them. You know what I mean? However, you got to look at things from another perspective, You got to look at shit from another perspective, okay, y'all? Because, you know what I mean? You never know how it's going to happen, I'm not saying sit there and ponder on it and try to make another perspective out of it, okay? I mean, I'm not trying to say that you need to sit here and ponder on how it's going to manifest. I wonder what's the most possible way I could. Sometimes things out your hands. That's what I'm getting from this card right here, okay? The hangman. The hangman, in this sense that we pulling these cards, pretensing this hangman. Okay, to me that's like think outside the box. That's like think outside the box, or even associated with, you know, you don't always got to know the how. You see what I'm saying? The hangman, matter of fact, you know, the folk tale behind the hangman is the simple fact that it was a young man that didn't know what his next step really essentially was going to be. You see what I'm saying? Or how to handle the situation at hand. Didn't know what to do, so what he did was he hung himself upside down to just kind of, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I guess he was just trying to look at things from another perspective, literally, or he was just passing time until he could figure out what to do. And he ended up, the hangman ended up getting up, and when he got up, he knew exactly what to do, or things just fell into place. If it wasn't that he had the idea come to him that he knew what to do, it was just that he walked basically by faith and just went on to the next task. And what's the next best thing? Sometimes when you're stuck in life, you don't know what to do. You gotta think of what's the next best thing to do. I'm serious. You know what I'm saying? I really am. What's the next best thing? What's the next best move? What's my next best move is what you need to ask yourself. If something goes wrong or something don't go as planned, you have to try to collect yourself, and you have to try to sit there and try to think, okay, what's my next best move? You know what I'm saying? Whether that's, okay, I need to go clean up my house, okay, or this section of my house, or sort out my closet. If you know, if you already got your house nice and sorted, you might need to sort out a closet. You know, you've been wanting to do that anyway. Okay, that's something I can do. Or if you're trying to get something done administratively in your life, okay, the next best thing might be just to make a simple phone call, to make an inquiry, or to make an appointment, you know, with such thing, and to follow up or whatever. So always think, what's your next best move? You know, try to think that as best as you can, even in tough situations. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I was just kind of give a little bit of background about the hangman. But like I was saying, dream come true, okay? You got things coming up around with this Eight of Swords denial, as far as somebody could be in denial. This could even be somebody that is trying to manifest you, like I said, with the past cards, but they're in denial. Okay, they've got to think of a way to approach you or approach this situation. Could even be this, okay? However, you know, with this Nine of Cups energy, this is just like a dream come true when this person, you know, if it's that case. But as I was saying, okay, this beautiful, beautiful merriment, you might not know how things are going to manifest, and that's not even needed. It's not even important to know how. Okay, you don't have to know the how. You just need to know and believe, and just and just move on like you know, as you should. That's the beautiful thing about the universe, is that you don't have to know how everything's gonna manifest. You know, it does it surprisingly and beautifully for you. All right, and then we got the the Ten of Swords that pulled out. You know, the Ten of Swords represents endings, in my opinion. When I think of the Ten Swords, you know, I think of endings and beginnings. You know, endings for something new to begin, but it's definitely for sure the sign of an ending here. Okay, something is going to end that has gone on for quite some time. I'm feeling with this Ten of Swords. All right, something's got to go. Whoever this person is trying to manifest you, they're tired of the same old thing. It could be somebody that's tired of being lonely. It could be somebody that's tired of being, you know, maybe they're not lonely necessarily, but they are tired of not speaking up for themselves. They you know, perhaps they feel like I said with that Eight of Swords that we pulled, you know, they're in denial that they could have someone like you, and they're saying to themselves, I wouldn't, you know, I don't even know how to approach her, and you know, it's making them sad, and it's just like they're ready to stop this. They're ready to stop the whole being, you know, ashamed or being humiliated in the mind about if something was to go this way and not the way that they would like it to go. I think somebody just putting an end to that mentality, because the swords is the air energy, okay? And when we think of air, we're up, 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 okay? Up, up, up in the mental, okay? Even think of the Air Force, even. You know, a lot of people have the test to get into the Air Force, and they strategically put you in whatever, Air Force, Navy, whatever they like. And the Air Force, you score pretty good. You're going to go to the Air Force, and they treat them pretty well, don't they? From what I've heard, they get really good treatment. But they have to really be on their game, okay? There's not any slack in the Air Force, They know what they're talking about. They know what they're doing. Nobody's giving commands that shouldn't be giving commands. You see what I'm saying? It runs smooth, and you got to be on your tippy toes, and you got to know mentally, what you're doing. So a lot of times when I see the swords, you think of air energy. I think of, just the mental energy, okay, that can come with that. And somebody's just tired of perhaps this mentality that they've been carrying for a while. Maybe not just only with you, but with other situations as well, where they say, I don't stick up for myself much, or I don't give myself the opportunity to try to get the things I deserve, and they're done with that, okay? Like I said, this could be somebody that's lonely, and they're just tired of being lonely, and they would really love to have someone in their company, and they really would love to be a good person to this person, okay? And they just telling themselves, I want to stop the loneliness, It doesn't make sense. It's been too long, I'm ready to jump back in, okay? Ten of Swords in this sense could also mean, let's see here. I'm trying to see if there's any other manifestations of this here. I do see one possible manifestation of this here as well, okay? And that could possibly be that if you don't heed my warning about, if this manifests as this lover, okay, as I'm predicting here with these tarot, okay, like I said, upcoming here in 2025, especially, in January for some of you, especially Virgo Sun and Virgo Rising, all right? January is this time where I'm kind of thinking some of y'all are going to go through this situation where you didn't know someone was trying to manifest you. You didn't know someone was eyeing you, or perhaps you didn't know this person was this serious, okay? And they're going to come to you perhaps with this proposal by the full moon, all right? And it's going to be a shocker, you know what I mean, in a sense, okay? And if you don't heed my warning, this could mean an end to this beautiful manifestation, okay, about the Mercury retrograde. Don't move too fast in the sense that, okay, let's go to Vegas and elope, or let's go just get married at the courthouse right now, this, next week. Slow down, have a good, engagement or what have you, because it's a beautiful thing. There's nothing wrong with getting engaged. Just this Venus retrograde, I want things to be pure for you. I want things to be right for you. I don't want this to be a negative situation, okay? But it can come to an end if you don't heed my warning. Don't make any next further steps after engagement as far as matrimony, officiating it, until the retrograde has stationed direct, until Venus is stationed back direct in April. So if you want to have a wedding in April, after the retrograde is done, kudos, more power to you, okay? But try not to get so, so wrapped up, okay, that you lose sight of what's going on in the planet. Okay, y'all, it's getting dark on me, and I don't feel like turning this light on for long. I'm gonna do it on my next one because I don't want my battery, that's what they say in the South, the old folks. I don't want my battery to go out, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this live, okay? I mean, damn, why I say live? Child, I'm gonna end this video, okay? On that note, y'all. All right, so like I said, I know I've been gone, all right? I've been doing a lot of things, y'all, and I will get to that, okay? I promise you, I'm gonna have to definitely set some time aside to get y'all updated, okay, on some really good things. However, all right, that don't mean I don't love y'all. That don't mean that I'm not still here. My email is always open if you need me in the meantime, between time. Don't ever forget that. Foxycleotarot at gmail.com. FOXYCLEOTAROT at gmail.com. If y'all need me or got burning questions, anything, give me a call, okay? Can y'all hear the rain starting to patter? It's getting heavier now. It's about to start raining. I got an umbrella, so when I go back inside, I'm not going to get soaked. So anyway, you know, y'all, I'm just so glad that y'all stick by my side through this rocky road, okay, right now, as far as my, what's the word I'm trying to look for? Consistency, okay? But I promise you, it's going to pay off, all right? It's going to pay off, and, you know, y'all are going to get the videos that y'all deserve at the frequency that y'all deserve, okay? So just hang in there with me, all right? Y'all know when I'm coming with some good shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming with some, it's going to, you know what I'm saying, marinate on your mind. I know I can only get into so much today because the daylight got me. However, I'm here for y'all. Like I said, I'm going to put everything in the description box below. Hey, we need help with the sponsorship. If y'all want to keep these videos going, go ahead and send that donations, anything you would like to support the channel. If you want to sponsor a video, you just send me an email and tell me what you want me to elaborate on. Like I said, I'm going to figure out how I want to go in the direction when it comes to, you know, what will be more beneficial and how I'm going to format it, okay? However, like I said, I'm here for y'all, love y'all. I got to go inside because it's freaking raining. But send the donations when you can, if you can, as far as helping the channel, you know, keep going, helping the channel, you know, get to others and spread this message, all right, y'all? You know, I love my collective. Y'all been here since, especially my day ones, you know, y'all are awesome. My thing is this: there are more of us. It's not many now, but we need to grow. You see what I'm saying? In the sense that we want to make sure that this message is getting, you know, just where it needs to go, y'all. So I love you guys so much, okay? If you need me, you know how to get to me. And I will be back very soon, okay? Bye-bye.